Class 4th, subject SST. First of all, good morning. I hope all of you will be fine. I am your SST teacher and today we are going to read chapter 18, Our Religions and Leaders, on page number 81. Before start reading, I have to tell you something. Chapter 18, Our Religions and Leaders, is divided in few parts. And this is your first part in which we read only, and explanation of this chapter is in second part. I hope you understand. So let's start reading. Chapter 18, Our Religions and Leaders. Our civilization is known to be one of the greatest civilization in the world. As you have seen, now I am reading while pointing with the help of pen. In the same way, you also have to read while pointing with the help of pencil or pen, whatever you like. Let's continue. Now we will learn about our religion, our great social reformers, our great ancient rulers and great scientists. All these people have contributed significantly to make our country a great nation. Our religions. Hindus. It is the oldest religion in the world. The holy book of Hindus are the Ramayana, Mahabharata, Vedas, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Ramcharitmanas of Saint Tulsidas are very popular in Hinduism has produced great saints and sages like Adi Shankaracharya, Maharshi Dayanand, Swami Vivekananda, Ramakrishna Paramhans and Sri Ramanuj Acharya. Buddhism. Gautam Buddha was the founder of Buddhism. He was born 2500 years ago. He was a prince, but he renounced everything in order to get true knowledge of life. He attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree after 49 days of meditation. From that day, he came to be known as Lord Buddha. He then began preaching his messages. He told people to follow the eightfold path of peace, which consists of right thinking, right living, right observation, right speech, right action, right meditation, right knowledge, right efforts. The holy books of the Buddhists are Dhammapada and Tripitaka. Jainism. Lord Mahavira founded Jainism. He was born at the same time as Lord Buddha. He too, like Buddha, renounced all his luxuries to get true knowledge. He is the 24th Tirthankar of Jains. He laid stress on right faith, right conduct, right knowledge and non-violence. The followers of Jainism are strictly vegetarians. They do not hurt other living things. Let's move to the next page. Christianity. Christianity was founded by Jesus Christ. He taught that all men and brothers are brothers because they are the children of the same God. The Bible is the holy book of the Christians. Sikhism. Guru Nanak Dev, the founder of the Sikh religion, was born about 500 years ago. He preached that God is one and all peoples are his children. He was followed by 9 more gurus. The last Sikh Guru was Guru Gobind Singh. The holy book of Sikh is the Guru Granth Sahib. Islam. The founder of Islam was Prophet Muhammad. He was born about 1400 years ago in Mecca. He is believed to be the last and the greatest of all prophets. He gave the message of love, peace and brotherhood. He loved people to believe in only one God or Allah. The holy book of Islam is Quran. Parsis. Zoroaster या Zarathustra was born in called Zoroastrianism. He thought that good actions led to happiness. The followers of this religion are called Parsis. They worship in fire temples. Their holy book is the Zend Avesta. Social reformers. Social reformers are the people who try to fight against the evil practices prevalent in a society. Some notable social reformers in India are Sant Kabir. He was born in Varanasi. He was a disciple of Swami Ramanand. He was against caste system. He attacked hypocrisy in the society through his couplets, dohas. He preached that God is one and accept brotherhood among all. Raja Ram Mohan Roy's sensitive heart has deeply hurt when his sister-in-law was forced to be sati. He was a great reformer of his time. He was born in Bengal in 1772. He fought against evil practices like caste system, sati and child marriage. Ramabai Ranade. Among the women social reformers, Ramabai Ranade holds pride or place. She did a lot for the uplift of women and orphans. She founded a school called Puna Seva Sadan or for orphans. Let's move to the next page. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was a Muslim reformer who did a lot to improve the lot of Muslims. According to him, education was very important to change people, so he established a college in Aligarh that went to become the Aligarh Muslim University. Sir Syed stressed on the improvement of the condition of women in Muslim society. Scientist. India is proud of having many renowned scientists. The concept of zero was given by Indian mathematician Aryabhatta and Brahmavir are well-known ancient Indian astronomers. Charak and Sushruta were famous physicians of ancient India. Charaka is called the father of Indian physicians. Sushruta is called the father of surgery. C.V. Raman discovered the Raman effect in the field of physics. He was awarded the Nobel Prize and Bharat Ratna. Dr. Homi Jahangir Bhabha is called the father of Indian nuclear science. India's former president APJ Abdul Kalam was also a great scientist. In ancient times, scientists S. Ramanujan were one of the greatest mathematicians of the world. Indian rulers. Ashoka was one of the greatest emperors of ancient times. He realized the futility of wars after his war with Kalinga, where he saw a large number of dead and wounded people. Emperor Ashoka then became a Buddhist and started working for public goods. He constructed roads, hospitals, and dharmshalas for the people of his empire. The teaching of Lord Buddha were carved out on rocks at several places, and he did his best to spread the message of non-violence and brotherhood throughout the region. Krishnadev Rai ruled over South India around 500 years ago. He was an able ruler and he worked towards the welfare of the people. His kingdom was called Vijayanagar. He constructed many public buildings and encouraged trade in his kingdom. He was a good poet and wrote a large number of books in Telugu. Akbar was the son of Humayun and the third Mughal ruler in India. He was a Muslim, but he believed in all religions. Akbar is ranked among the greatest rulers of all times. He worked towards the welfare of the people. Art, music, and literature were prominent in his court. There were 9 courtiers in his court who were known as the Navratnas or 9 jewels. Among his famous Navratna were Birbal and Tansen. Here, your part 1 is completed. So now you have to read this chapter multiple times so that you learn to speak the difficult word that came in this chapter. Okay? Thank you. Have a nice day.